What's up, Bert? Big Bird on the motherfucking cast, dude. What's up, player?
What's
We're
up,
in
bro?
motherfucking Gardini's lair. Can you tell I'm being more take charge right now? This is my can do take charge attitude. This is my New Year's resolution. I'm being totally take charge. Take charge, can do attitude. Bert, you're back.
I'm back, man.
Bert came down to visit in Texas.
Yes,
I'm
I
down
did.
here. I'm a lonely boy. Came down here to visit. Dude, people have requested a follow-up. I've gotten so many requests for the follow-up on your tail.
That's cool.
I think it was 2017 we just figured out.
Yeah, it was a long time.
That was when, and basically, for people who don't know, Bert chronicled a journey through basically the heart of darkness.
Yes.
Addiction.
Yep. And it's,
Tons of gay sex.
And it continued, yeah.
I'm kidding. Addiction. Prison.
Yeah, bad stuff, man.
The underworld.
You know,
You know what I mean? And then, so you were...
I think we left off.
Yeah, if you go back on the Patreon, you can hear this. It's way back. I think it was Bert's Guide to Surviving Prison. He was basically talking about getting locked up in 2017, going to state prison, then kind of getting out and, you know, fucking up here and there and getting sent back to, like, what were they, DOC?
PV centers and stuff, yeah.
Parole violation centers, and then basically trying to light a fire in the last one he was in and flooded it out. And then, you know, but then at that point, you weren't totally off the crap.
No, I was still getting high.
You're getting high.
Yeah. It was a long journey, man. Real long journey.
I mean, rock star performance, obviously sobriety's the way, but that was a total rock star performance coming the cast using drugs. So that was 2017. And everyone, you listen to that thing, you would think, Bert, the man, he's clean. No more trouble with the law.
Nope.
Turns out you fell again and got in trouble.
A lot more trouble, bro.
So after 2017, you were out of jail. What would, like, after you left that cast, can you reconstruct the story of then till now?
Yeah.
Because it is a pretty sick, it's a sick ride. Because now it's just, you know, just to frame this up, I'm looking to a happy, healthy Bert.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's doing well.
It's a great story to tell, man. You know,
but you had to go deeper into the underworld.
Some funny stuff. Yeah,
you had to go deeper into, as the Greeks call it, a katabasis. You hadn't yet found the bottom. I'm guessing. How does that work? So you've hit. How many times have you hit? Like, would you say a rock bottom? Period?
A rock bottom, man. Dude, off the top of my head, you know, I must say probably 3 or 4 times.
Well, you've died.
I died a couple times, man. Yeah.
And death wasn't enough.
Death wasn't enough, man. It's crazy. It's how sick it is.
What was it? The constipation? I know if you stand to constipate. It's worse than death. So I'll stop fucking around.
Nah, that's what's
It's just this take charge attitude I have now.
I love it, man. It's awesome.
I'm a whole different guy on the air, you know. I'm all quiet and humble and shit. No. But I am happy. I was overjoyed you were here.
Oh,
you
thank
came
you, man.
down.
Me too, man.
Brittany was like, "You're so happy, aren't you?" I was like,
dude.
Yeah, dude, this is the shit. For those of you who don't know, Bert was my bro growing up.
Oh, man, dude.
First grade. I told the origin story how we met.
That's the funny story.
Dude, it's truly a wicked tale. The way we met, we were in, what was it, second grade maybe?
First grade.
We met in first grade.
Yeah.
So we went to they used to do this thing where, like, in school they would drop you off in the movie theater with, like, 2 parents. 2 weird parents would sign up to be like, yeah, give me 25 fucking first graders at the movies. So my mom gave me $20 for the ticket and the snack. So we're going in. You know how back in the day they used to have dudes with Down syndrome take the tickets? So I walked in. They still have those guys. Sure. Some of those guys must be CEOs by now. So we walk in. And it's me and Bert. We're in first grade. And this is how down we were since day one. I'm like this. I'm holding the dub.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro. And I'm like, I'm peeping the whole thing. I'm like, there's 20 kids coming in. Instinctively, I was like, there's no way this dude ripping the tickets is going to be like stopping and taking everyone. So I didn't have my mom drop me off, like, make sure you buy your ticket. I kept the dub on me, walked past the bro, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm in. And I told Phil, I was like, yo, I got all my money. He was like, go get some snacks right now. So we just splurged. And this was, what was this, 95?
Damn,
this would have been like
90. Sooner than that, it might be like 90,
yeah, my brother
93.
Tom graduated in 96. This would have been like 90. It was like maybe 9 deuce, dude. I think the Chronic had just dropped.
Bro. I think it was.
Yeah, I think it might have been 9 deuce. Dude, so I got $20 in 1992. So we shut down a snack bar, and then that's when our brothership was forged.
I got
sneaking past, you know, a retarded guy, and then balling out at a snack bar, and we became bros instantly. And then I did betray you in first grade with the angel pin.
What's that? What happened?
I don't know if you remember. So we were in first grade. We committed our first crime, which was sneaking by a bro. and then snagging, like pigging on snacks. And then our first grade teacher was like, if anyone, I lost this book. If anyone finds it, I'll give you a special prize. Bert, you had found this book. I don't know if you remember this. You found the book. You're like, hold up, I'm going to get the teacher. And I was like, yeah, go ahead. He went to get the teacher. I grabbed the book and I was like, Mr. Grody, I found the book. And she gave me this angel pin. She was like, you are my special little helper. And he was just like, you motherfucker, dude. We were like 6.
Remember when you had the Bible and I would grab it from your desk and give it to her to read? And she always saw it came from me. And like after like the 8th time of doing it, she's like, oh, that's Matt's?
I used to bring an illustrated children's Bible to first grade at Catholic school. And he would take it out of my desk in front, like, Mr. McGrody, can we read the Bible? And she's like, that's so nice of you. He got me back. Yeah, he was trying to steal valor on my children's illustrated Bible. I was flexing hard in first grade. Like, yo, here, check out the story of Moses with pictures. So you leave the cast. You told the whole story of you're in Kintalk, which, by the way, that place was fucked up.
Hey, I think it's closed.
I went and visited you. I was riding.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
I brought the Newports. I brought the Cadillacs in.
You did it kind of openly, but yeah, we did it.
Bro, I was gonna. Dude,
he like throws it over the fucking desk. The dude catches us.
I was gonna slide though. I could have slipped him in with all of your stuff.
Yeah, I was.
And you're like, no, I need them now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was like, let me put because in Kintalk, this is how fucked up this place was. So if you violate parole, you're done jail. They don't even send you to jail. Right? They send you, or whatever it was. I think it was
you to jail for like a couple weeks, if that, and then they pick you up from jail and they take you.
Yeah, Kintalk was like, so you don't go to like prison proper. There's these fucking warehouses that were up in like
Kensington
like basically.
Philly.
So you're in these warehouses and you're in a room with what, 15 dudes?
You're in a room for fuck, dude. It depends. Like Kintalk, you're in a room with 60 guys.
How many?
60.
60 dudes?
60 dudes.
You go in, there's 60 dudes in there, and then there's this setup where like I could have went and brought him clothes and shit, and you give it to this lady, so you can get anything past. Like you can give him a trash bag full of stuff, and like you were saying, dudes cut the stitching open in the sweatpants and like slide packets of hair, all this stuff.
They weren't even searching. There's that. They didn't care.
True,
you know? But yeah, people were doing that. Yeah.
So I was like coming to visit. I'm like, what do you want me? I'll bring you something. What do you like? Nah, I wasn't gonna bring him any boy or girl or whatever. But I was like, what do you want? I was like, well, I'll bring you. Like, what do you need? I'll bring you. You know. He's like, bring me a pack of Newports because you could trade Newports. In there.
Oh yeah,
they were
Cadillacs,
currency.
man.
You call them Cadillacs,
big money, man. Yeah.
So I was like,
it's like $5 for one.
I'll bring you a pack of Newports, and I'm like,
crazy.
I'll slide it in. He goes, no, bring it into the visitation area and slide it to me. And I was like, all right. And I think Brittany was with me too.
She was, yeah.
So we came in. I'm nervous, man. I'm in like a prison visitation center. You know, I had to slide Newports under the table. They saw me in they're hawking too.
Yeah,
because I had the babe with me. I could have had her. You know. Like, yo, go sit on that man's lap right there. I could have went in there. So they were hawking me. Exactly. I could have had her distract the guard, drop the Cadillacs under the table. But, dude, I tried to slide them under the table. And bro, they must have had their eye on you, too. Because they were watching us like a fucking hawk.
Yeah, they were. The
place was racist. Did you say the place was racist, too?
Racist, yeah.
Kintalk was run by black people. I remember Bert was like, bro, they're fucking racist against the whites here. It's fucked up. It was, though. It was.
I was, man. I was minority in there.
It was. You were. You truly were.
Man. Yeah, they treated us like shit. But, yo, you handed the cigarettes, and when I said, like, no, this is my pack.
Yep.
You know, I was able to get them in.
Oh, they didn't confiscate them.
I got it.
So I did a good job.
Pocket. Yeah, you did.
They kicked me right the fuck out, though.
Yeah.
I thought I had to go in. I was about to kiss Brittany goodbye. And like, bro, I'm going into Kintalk. I violate. They got a bed ready for me. I might have to poke someone. That was so funny. Yeah, Brittany was so mad. She's like, why did you do that? I told you not to do that. I was like, I had to get my man's his fucking Cadillacs, bro. Bro, I had to get my man's his Cadillacs.
I forgot you did that, man. That was awesome.
No one can ever say I don't ride, dude.
Yeah, you wrote it out, man.
I risked freedom.
Yeah, you did.
They kicked me right the fuck. Get the fuck out right now.
Even though it's legal, it's still contraband in that place.
It was contraband.
Yeah, that was serious shit.
Lock my ass up.
That was state prison rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely. That was no joke.
I would have done what I had to do.
Definitely could have called a charge.
I wish I want one so bad.
Yeah, you definitely did.
I don't at all. So, with all that being said, so you gave the story. Go back and listen to it. It's an earlier episode on Patreon. I think you can search on Patreon now. Go fucking search it. Bert's Guide to Surviving Prison. So then you leave that episode. What happened? You were out. You were a free man.
Well, that's a Kintalk.
Podcast star at that point.
Yeah, you guys were going big. And then I went back in.
How? What were the circumstances?
30 year.
What happened?
Dirty urine.
Oh, they pee tested you.
Pee test, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's
What happened?
everything was from dirty urines. That's what's crazy.
Oh,
They
really?
locked me up, yeah, all these times for dirty
But that's
urines.
all the things that you were just go to because you were
Yeah.
on. How long was your parole for?
At that time, I think I had a year and a half left.
And
and I just kept.
You were melting cups.
Yeah, melting cups left and right. And they were like, but it was fucked up is they wouldn't even give me help. You know?
Really?
They would send me to these places. Like, they wouldn't let me go to rehab or none.
And the places like,
But
you
like,
just,
I was ready anyway, so like, it
For
wouldn't
sure.
even matter. But
yeah,
like,
I got you.
I still would have like went and got some proper help and probably would have stayed cool for a while.
Yeah,
But yeah, they're sending me these places that were filled with drugs.
yeah.
And I'll go in there and we get a worse, a worse habit.
Yeah, you're saying so you're addicted to drugs, and then you pee hot, and they throw you into basically a room of
Drug-infested
60
area.
dudes shooting up and fucking around.
Yeah.
You were so you went from Kintock to the
To
Coleman Hole.
Coleman Hall. The nickname was Gladiator School.
Gladiator School.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that was,
Why?
It was
What was-
wild. Everybody's fighting in that place.
Really?
Yeah, everybody was fighting in that
God
place.
damn.
You know. it
So
was-
how do you even? How well do you sleep if you're in a room of 60 dudes?
Well,
Dare I say, of
Kintock was different.
questionable.
So Kintock was 60 guys.
Yeah.
Coleman Hall was a hallway with about 10 rooms, and like some rooms, like my room had 7 guys. Some rooms had 4.
Okay.
So it was all different.
What was the most room of dudes you ever slept in? Pause.
It was
No
60.
homo.
It was
60
60
dudes.
Kintock,
No
yeah.
homo. Pause. How many? There were 60 dudes.
It was 60 dudes. It was all bunk beds. It was
Damn.
like,
Are dudes in
it was
there
like a
like
bunker.
crying and shit, or like dudes fart? Is there farts? Or
Yeah,
anything?
there's old guys farting and stuff. Yeah, snoring.
How well did you sleep in there?
I slept horrible. Couldn't sleep at all, man. But everybody was up all night. The only time you could really sleep was during the day.
Oh,
That's when
really?
everybody was sleeping.
What were
yeah.
people doing at nighttime?
Oh, they're just talking bullshit.
Oh,
you
it
know,
would drive me. I would
all fucking night, dude.
spaz, dude.
Listening to music,
Really?
Yeah, they had like some people could have clock radios, so they're listening to music all night.
Like jamming the radio.
Yeah, jamming the radio all night.
Oh, bro.
There's a couple songs I hear to this day that were popular at that time.
Turn them off.
That remind I can't listen to them.
Really?
Yeah, it was that Black Beatles by
Oh, Ray Strong.
that song, shit, what else? The Migos white T-shirt.
Oh, so it'd be coming from a
Mad Salt.
shitty alarm clock
They'd
too.
just be playing that because they played them constantly when it's like a hit,
Uh-huh.
and that's all I would listen to.
Migos were the biggest back then.
They
too.
were. Migos were big.
Yeah,
you
one
know?
guy. I can't believe that guy got shot in the fucking head.
I know, down here, Houston.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
He was in a bowling alley in Houston.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
You could have spent some time in a.
Huh?
I think the guy got in trouble. Didn't they catch the guy who got?
No,
him?
I'm sure they
I
did.
think they alleged it was Prince.
Prince probably got the guy.
Yeah,
the
Prince
J.
Jr.
Prince, man.
So you left.
He
So
runs
you
this
were
area.
peeing hot, and you kept going back to these
I
like
kept going back to these places,
Coleman Hole,
man.
Gladiator School.
Gladiator School.
What was that
Coleman
like?
Hole.
What was going
that
on
was
there?
horrible, man. That was bad. That was that had the same regulations as George Hill.
Mhm.
So it was like the same food, the same setup,
Federal
the same
prison,
rules
basically.
and stuff.
Or not federal,
No, county.
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 Ew.
So it was a little different,
Yeah.
they didn't have any extra food you can get. They did have no commissary or nothing like that. Yeah, it was
Damn.
bad. Yeah.
So you're just 3 meals a day?
3 meals a day. They did have a snack machine we could hit up every now and then.
How was that?
It was just like
was like-
snacks,
was it
like
like-
chips and stuff,
Okay.
Skittles, like non
So it's like a Pet Boys snack machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Sucks.
Exactly. It sucks. Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I'm such a snob, dude. I'm like in your airports, I'll see like healthy food to go, and I look at it, I'm like, dude, there's a Pop-Tarts, bro. That's not sustenance. So it's just you can maybe grab some like Bugles on a good day.
Yeah, and it was,
Sucks.
but like in order to I think you had to get a bracelet, or I forget how that one was ran. Maybe they did give you cash, but I was there for 30 days.
So
That's
what were you
that's when
doing
the
while
rules
you were in
changed.
there? What was the typical? What was your program like?
No, there was no program. There was just lay in bed all day, read books.
You weren't
know?
programming. You weren't with
There
your
was no
people. You
there
weren't
was
doing
no-
burpees with your people.
I think they had some type of program, man, but it was nothing.
Right.
We had yard. We go out play basketball and stuff.
That's cool.
There was like a little area to hang out. I don't even think there was TV. Yeah, there was no TV there.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was just like everyone just chilled in their rooms and read books.
And
that place
was what, like
horrible.
2017, 2018.
That was spring of 2017, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So
spring
then what
of
happens?
2017. Yeah,
You get out of there, then what?
I get out of there and last another like 2 months, if that, and I go to Luzerne. The same. So I started this whole fucking state parole thing, violating. My first one was Luzerne. Actually, no, my first one was this place in North Philly. I can't think of the name of it. I lasted a week in there because I pissed hot in there.
Yeah.
I was using it in there,
Yeah.
and I went to Luzerne.
That was
an
an
actual
halfway
rehab.
house in North Philly.
That was actually the first place I went to was actually a rehab.
Right.
It was a state-run rehab, but there was also a PV side. Not a PV side. It was a halfway house for guys
For
on state
parole
parole.
violators.
So I would live in that section and walk over to the rehab during the day, and that was where I was to stay there all day and program
Okay, so you're like incarcerated at nighttime, and then you get to do
that during the day.
then
Yeah,
you peed hots. They said just jail for
they
you.
sent me to Luzerne, which is like the PV center.
Yeah,
And that was 2 months.
yeah,
And that place was horrible. That was in the summertime. And I left Lucerne, lasted like 2 months again, and went to Kintock.
yeah.
Did 2 months in Kintock. Did longer because I spent 3 weeks in Graterford, 2 months in Kintock. That's when we had the interview.
Yeah,
After that,
you just
and
got out of Kintock.
And then like springtime, I went to Coleman Hall, 30 days. Lasted maybe like a month out, 2 months. I'm not even sure.
They gave
exactly.
you like
Told
5.
you.
What did they give you like 5 chances basically?
Like no chances. First year, and I was
But
right
I'm saying
in.
they didn't send you right back to prison. You did these bullshit like violator centers.
Yeah. But
So-
like I would go to, they would always send me to Graterford first for detox,
Right.
and it will last. It was like 3 to 4 weeks,
Gotcha.
you know, and they would pick you up and take you to a PV center.
Yeah.
So I did Luzerne, Coleman, Kintock, Coleman Hall. But no, when I was in Coleman Hall, they took away my home plane, which was my dad's house. You know, so I had to go to a halfway house.
Gotcha.
No, at the time I was living with Jessica.
Yeah.
We had a place in Westchester, but I didn't tell. No, we had a place in Boothwyn
Yeah.
on Chi Avenue, but I didn't tell parole that because they would not approve it for me.
You can't go with your girlfriend. Yeah.
So I would live there, but state parole thought I was living in Ridley Park.
Yeah.
So, but they took away that home plane.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go to a halfway house. So I had to go to Kintock halfway house. So Kintock was humongous.
Yeah.
You've been there.
Yeah.
There was all different sections, and it was every section would sleep 60 plus people in it.
Jesus.
So you had the PV side, parole violator side, and then you had the halfway house side for state.
You were saying that
inmates
before.
and
You would
federal
mingle,
inmates.
and then these guys would mingle and start fights with each other. Like the halfway house guys would fuck with the PV guys, so they know if you pushed them back or something, they would get in trouble.
Yeah, if you're walking down the hall and stuff. Yeah. So I had to go to after I left Coleman Hall. You know, instead of going home, I went to a fucking halfway house in Kintock, and I was actually clean and sober in Kintock. I'm sorry, in Coleman Hall.
Yeah.
I was doing it right. I would have stayed clean and sober. I was taking Suboxone, but
Okay,
that's
that
what I
counts.
was doing. You know,
Yeah. You were not doing any illicit
I was
drugs.
ready. I was like, dude, I'm going to do it this time. Like, I know I felt great.
Yeah.
You know, I was working out in Coleman Hall, you know, and so I find out that they took away my home plane. I'm like, what the fuck?
So so that means you had to go to a halfway house.
I had to go to
instead of
halfway
going-
house and
because
put in
you
a different
peed
home
house so many
plane.
times.
Yeah, so I put a new home plane into my mother's house,
Yeah.
and that takes it like 3-4 weeks to get it, you know, approved. You know, someone's got to come out and check this. So I was stuck in Kintock.
Yeah.
And like I said, I went to Kintock with the mentality of I want to stay sober. And then first night in Kintock, I was doing heroin.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they took the home plan away.
They took the home plane away, and I went to when they took the way. So I had to. They took the home plane away, and I had to go to Kintock, the halfway house. But it was drugs everywhere.
Yeah.
It was like Kensington. It was like you could walk to the different sections, like the barracks. You know, there was like 3 of them with 60 people each.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like different, like I want to say hallways, but it would be like different sections. Like this section had heroin, this section had Xanax, this section you could buy cups of liquor.
What?
You know, so it was crazy. It was like
So it was just fully popping.
it was
in there.
fully popular. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like,
So-
you know,
so
every night it was like that. You know, guys
Jesus.
would go out to work. You
Yeah.
know, and they'll come back with the drugs, and it would be like a party every night there. It was
What?
wild, yeah.
Just a 60 dude jamboree.
And like I had money too, so like I was
Yeah.
spending so much goddamn money in there, just like getting high and having fun and doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know,
So it was just kind of lit.
yeah, it was lit. Yeah, yeah, it was lit. But it was bad though. Like I left there with I got that home plane approved at my mother's. And I left there sick. Like I left there like with a really bad habit.
Oh,
you know?
no. I see what you're saying.
'Cause
So
I'm
you
a
were
reg-
kind of cleaned up. You hit the place. It
Yeah,
totally,
I was ready to do it. You know,
Just then you hit the streets just
it was like
ripping.
it was like in the streets, like
Oh,
in Kintock.
no.
I mean, then I left Kintock and I went to hit the streets
Yeah.
and just started.
So what
you know,
happened from
I had
there?
a habit, like I had a really bad habit,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, man, not even a week, I went to see parole, and I piss and melt the cup again,
Yeah.
and they put me to Luzerne for 2 months.
Gotcha.
I did Luzerne for 2 months, and this time I had the mentality that I want to stay sober.
Mhm.
You know, and I did. I at this time I wanted to stay sober. This is like I had like 4 overdoses,
For sure.
4 close staffs.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I gotta stop this shit. And So I did Luzerne, got back on Suboxone. 2 months of Luzerne, left Luzerne, and had like maybe 4 months or 3 months left to be off state parole. Right. I walked off state parole. There was 4 months. I didn't get no trouble.
Mhm.
I had a new officer though too, which made a big difference.
Yeah.
Because the officer I had that did really park at my
Yeah.
dad's house, she was a bitch. Like
Really?
yeah, she like wouldn't let me be on Suboxone. It was crazy. It's like,
What?
this is like kind of saving my life. She said, no,
Yeah.
you can't be on it. I'm like, what? And like, cause I would leave these places.
Was she worried
on-
you were like selling it or something, or was she?
No,
just,
she was like against it.
she probably just wanted to fuck you.
You know? Yeah, dude, she was a nasty bitch.
So what
dude.
happened?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I kept pissing off for Suboxone, and she would violate me.
Oh,
and
because
stuff.
that I see what you're saying. Because then, yeah, they couldn't.
Yeah,
tell.
she's like, you can't be on it. And like one time, she let me be on it for like a month. She's like, you have a month to get off it. And
Because that if you piss out for Suboxone, you could be doing other shit and be like, it's just my Suboxone coming up, or does that come up separately? Then?
no, actually, it comes up separately.
What?
Yeah, it's just yeah. If you're just doing Suboxone.
That's fucked up.
You know, it is. And like now I hear that the same officer is like pro Suboxone, pro guys getting their medical cards for weed.
What?
Yeah, she's like all different now.
So, but
It's
she
like,
did she make
bro.
you get off of it?
Yeah, she made me get off it. Yeah,
Then what happened?
I relapsed instantly.
Really?
Yeah, I was that weak. Like I needed, like I couldn't like function without it.
Yeah.
Like that shit saved my life.
Oh no.
You know? Yeah, it's crazy.
So then what happened? So you relapsed, and then what?
well, like yeah, like well, this is like the whole time I relapsed, and I would go to these PV centers with her. You know?
Yeah, we got
You know, we got all that. You know, I kept going to these PV centers, and then I got the new officer, and he didn't care. He's like, "Yeah, be on Suboxone."
Yeah.
Great. So I you know, and I had 4 months left for state parole, and I did it the right way. I walked off and nice and clean and everything good.
Yeah.
Now comes 2018, the beginning of 2018.
Yeah.
You know, I'm off state parole. I feel like I can do what the fuck I want. It's bad, bro.
Did you have your license at this point?
Yeah, I had my license. Yeah.
Oh, so you're like, I don't have to. Now I can kind of
I
like do
can
my
do whatever
thing.
the fuck I want. Yeah, it was bad, dude.
So what happened?
And I just like started getting it in crazy, and then I started fucking doing dumb shit. This kid, I don't know. I'm not gonna name names.
Yeah. No.
But
We'll
yeah,
probably
like,
bleep out where you're like the areas you're naming and stuff.
yeah,
too,
yeah.
just-
I'm not gonna name no areas and stuff. But
Well, you can. I'll just bleep them.
Kid owed me money. It was weird how you could say how he owed me money, but he did. And
Yeah.
I got real fucked up one night.
What you said? It's weird how you. Oh, he just owed you from some.
He owed me
shit.
money, yeah, for like giving him money. I actually did give him a loan before, you know.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I was all fucked up one night, and I was like, dude, and I found out the dude got some of his money that he was waiting to pay me back with, that he already got it, and I just got, you know, I just got so pissed off. I actually went to their house. You know, I had weapons on me, and I threatened them and stuff. And
I
yeah,
remember
they called
this.
the
Yeah,
cops
yeah.
on me and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got it was crazy, man. It was so stupid, but yeah, I got charged with like aggravated assault, weapons, simple assault. Like they just like all these.
You went in
violent
at full
charges.
Boondock Saints on.
Oh, well, yeah, pretty much. you know?
No, dude.
Yeah, like threatening them, you know, doing dumb shit.
And he
you
called
know?
the cops on you.
Called cops on me.
Wasn't it your word versus his though? How could he prove that you had threatened him with a weapon?
Well, I got caught with the weapons on
Oh,
me. and
shit, all right.
Yeah,
You're bad.
yeah, so, yeah. It was, you know, because I left and I was driving away, and that's when I got pulled over.
This is
And,
2018.
2018, man. It was crazy. Yeah, it was serious charges.
yeah.
You know.
Especially with priors and all that stuff.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was so stupid. You know, just I was on drugs when I did it.
Sure,
You
yeah.
know, and so I get booked, and I get booked with this is a funny story. I got booked with a bundle of dope,
Mhm.
and so I get all these crazy charges, right? And I'm in the cell. I'm getting booked. I'm getting fingerprinted. They search me and they take out this bundle of dope and they put it on the fucking table while they're searching me, while they're fingerprinting me and everything, booking me. And I'm like, dude, they're probably gonna book me for this drugs too. And I want to get weapons and
Yeah.
drugs. Like this is gonna be bad.
You're fucked, yeah.
And I fucking quickly, the cop turned around and I grabbed the bundle, right? And I was like, I gotta use the bathroom. And I was acting like an asshole because I was high.
Wait, the cop grabbed it or you did?
I grabbed it. I grabbed it off the table and
What?
put it in my and I hit it. And he didn't notice it. And I kept screaming, I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta take a shit. I gotta take a shit. Because like you put it like you know, because they throw me in a cell, they got put like a net, like a blanket up or
And
something.
it bundles 10 bags of dope, right?
Or yeah, it was
I would
a
get
lot
12.
of
I
bags.
get kind of like familiar
maybe
price.
Maybe it was 12.
No, I get
yeah,
familiar price, but go ahead.
I had such a yeah.
I'm fucking around.
I know.
I just wanted to flex that I knew that.
But I went in the cell.
So you grabbed it and you had it on.
I grabbed it, man, and then I told them I had to take a shit, and they let me in the cell.
No.
And so they weren't looking at me, and I did all the dope.
Wait, did it all?
I did it all. But
I thought you said you were gonna flush it. What the fuck?
Yeah, I did it all. Yeah, no, I did that shit. Yeah,
I thought you said you were gonna get rid of it.
Yeah, I did. I was getting rid. I did it all. I was able to get rid of it. I was flushing the empty bags.
Damn, that's
man.
kind of
tight. How sick I was.
I mean,
man.
drugs are bad, but that's kind of tight. You could do 10 bags like that.
I did 12. Well, this and I was using the needle, so that's different. So I was probably shooting like 6 to 8 bags with the needle. So sniffing 12 bags ain't gonna do none.
That's
how crazy. That's how sick you.
So
get,
you were like full.
I was in it, man. It was bad.
God damn.
You know?
I mean, that is boss that you did.
Yeah,
not catch that separate
I didn't
charge.
catch the drug charge,
And
which
didn't
is
waste
good.
your money.
You know, and didn't waste. Yeah, fuck that.
So what did they say when you came back? Because you had
they
fucked.
didn't even do. They never bought that up.
What?
You know, because I think I had so many charges.
Yeah.
They're like, this kid is done.
Yeah, they're like,
You know,
fuck him,
they're
yeah.
like done. So I went to sleep and woke up. They took me to court.
Took a nice nap.
with bail.
Yeah.
You know, bail was 75,000, 10%, 7,500. I got bailed out.
Nice.
Yeah, Jess bailed me out. It was fucking awesome. Dude, I get bailed out. So I get bailed out, right? And they're driving me to George Hill from wherever I was at.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I called bail. And she's like, well, no, I don't know. I was like, why are you driving me here, dude? I'm bailed right now. I know I'm bailed out. He's like, oh, we got to see first. So he drives me all the way to George Hill. We walk in, like I'm about to get booked. He's like, no, he is bailed out. And he's like, all right. I was like, well, you gonna take me home or are you gonna take me back? He's like, nope, you're so I was just stuck there.
What the fuck? Where is that too? It's like up in upstate PA.
No, George Hill, Delaware County Prison.
Oh,
Yeah.
got you.
That's called George Hill, yeah. So I was in, it's like Thornton, like that
Yeah, I know
area,
you know. Yeah.
But yeah, the dude just left me, dude. Probably I was being an asshole though. I was like, I'm bailed out, dude. What the fuck you doing? Like screaming at the whole ride. Like, let me the fuck out, dude. Like, because I knew I had it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how sick I was.
And this
bro.
is 2018 still.
2018, beginning of 2018.
This was bad.
I left jail because I had my phone. I called an Uber. I
Mm-hmm.
Ubered to fucking Kensington.
Oh, right from there?
Yeah, to go get drugs.
Took advantage
That's
of
how
that.
bad it was, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's horrible, dude.
So what was it like? Like because you be in like crack houses up in Kensington.
I would have been in crack houses.
My bad. I don't.
No, it's cool. No, it's cool. People know. A lot of people do, and they live on the streets. I always went up there, got my stuff, and left.
You just tip out?
Yeah,
I thought you said before you've chilled up there.
I chilled up there, like on the and like walked to different places to grab drugs. But like
Okay.
I never
never camped
was
out.
in. I never spent the night there.
Oh, okay.
I never.
Oh, I thought you did.
I like at one time. I spent the night just being there all night,
Partying all night. And left.
But like I never was one of those.
You didn't lay your head
Which
down.
I'm not trying to say like anything like I'm better or not, but I just like never got.
I'll give you that. I'd say you're better than a dude sleeping.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I know what you mean.
I
know what
never
you
got
mean.
to that point.
Yeah, that's rough. So you would go up and get right out. How fucking that place is terrifying.
Nah, because dude, if you going up there getting stuff, they don't bother you.
Yeah, like a hot chick
they
up there, I
want
guess.
you. They want you. Yeah, exactly. They want you.
Yeah.
They want the money. You
True.
know? And it's if you come cracked in, like I always came. I was always getting a large amount.
Yeah.
So they never really bothered me.
So you'd be up and back.
I'll be up and back, grab it back.
So I remember one time you said you fell asleep in a car and like you were getting like hit with Puerto Ricans were hitting your car.
Oh yeah,
with
that's not
bats.
tough. We'll get to that.
True.
Yeah.
So you did sleep there.
I got knocked out. I got knocked out. Yeah. Well, I got punched. I got like knocked out to the ground.
Okay.
I get like that's crazy.
So okay, so you get out, you're on bail.
So
Straight to
I
the
get
block.
off. I get off probation. I go to Kensington, come back home, and I'm so like maybe for like 2-3 weeks. Family finds out about these charges. These are serious charges.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting fucked up. And then I think that I had my final overdose, and it was bad. Like my ex, she like, thank God, like she saved me like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Like
You were
without, I
flatlined.
would have been dead, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
you
she
were-
saved my fucking life. Like
Jesus
like
Christ.
multiple times she did.
And you stop breathing or something? What is that?
I just like, yeah, you're like dead. Like you're not breathing and shit.
Yeah,
Like
true.
she called like one time was bad, man. It was a bad one, dude. And that was like, my whole family intervened, and like, and that's when I went to EWA. That was like May 26th, 2018, dude, was the last time I did dope.
You were like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done that shit. Well,
After-
I went to rehab.
Gotcha.
I went to rehab, and plus they looked good for the case.
True.
And I had to hire a good lawyer.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
You were looking at what, like 5 years?
Fuck 7.5, 15 years, bro. It was crazy. I was looking at some time. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, if I would have got convicted of all that stuff, I would have been away for a long time.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So
it was stupid. It was so fucking stupid.
True.
It was so stupid. It wasn't even worth it. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. I was just on drugs, trying to think I was a badass. Like, it was nothing.
Yeah.
It was like.
Was it? I mean, be honest. Was it kind of fucking sick when you went in there with a gun? Like, where the fuck's my mom? Or is it just not good? I think about doing that all the time. But I won't. But I hear you. It's got to be.
Yeah.
I understand the impulse to do that. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Especially if you're on drugs and shit.
But yeah, the drugs makes you want to do it more. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like when you're not on drugs, like you wouldn't want to do something.
Yeah, you're like, I'll let that
you know?
slide. Yeah.
But
So you go back. You're in rehab now. It's
I go
still
to
2018.
Still 2018, man. I go to this rehab. I get cleaned up. I go to this recovery house in Delaware County.
Mm-hmm.
I spend months there. I do really good. And then we move to Westchester,
Right.
and I start working for myself.
And your trial's still hanging over your head.
Still trying in my head,
Yeah.
And I start working for myself as an electrician, doing good. And then I go to pre-trial conference, and
Yeah.
that's when my lawyer got me a deal.
Okay.
And it was because I had that case, I had a DUI, and I had a possession or a paraphernalia case. I had 3 different cases.
Yikes.
They were all piled up.
Jesus.
And I got lucky, man. So I had to do your second DUI is automatic 90 days,
Mm-hmm.
and he had to break it up. I was going to do 15 weekends and 2 months house arrest. But I asked him instead of 15 weekends if I could do 30 days straight.
I remember that.
So I did the 30 days straight. So we changed that in the plea deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was like October. And I was like, hey, can I turn myself in the new year, like January 1st, to do my 30 days?
Sick resolution.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, you can.
New year, new me.
Yeah. I told them I was working for myself, you know.
Yeah. I remember.
All
I do
bullshit.
remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they said yeah. So I had, on top of that, I got 5 years probation.
Okay. That was for the whole thing, the weapons, all that shit.
All that shit, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I made out. Yeah, I did like a month in jail, 2 months house arrest, and then 5. Well, because they could have convicted me of all that stuff. They convicted me of terrorist threats. And the only reason they did that is because I was going to go with a public defender. And I wrote in the statement, the only thing I ever did was yell and threat.
Okay.
So I already had that on paper.
So the case wasn't looking great for them.
I had to take that. If I didn't say that, I maybe could have got the whole thing tossed.
Oh, I see what you're saying, because
Yeah.
you had written that you had threatened.
So I've written that, so I had to take terrorist threats, and then they tacked on 5 years probation because they wanted,
That's not bad.
But yeah, nothing else could have stick.
So then what happened?
So I did, so when I'm getting ready to do this 30 days, I'm like bugging out myself. I'm working for myself. I start doing meth
Okay.
because I'm off dope. I haven't touched,
Yeah.
so I get into meth for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, this is great. I'm up all fucking day.
Productive,
Getting
CEO
work done and
mindset.
stuff. But like, dude, it's slowly killing you.
So, but at first you're like, you are
this
kind
is
of crushing
great.
it.
You're killing it. You're going to work every day. I'm working like 18 hours because I'm working for myself,
Yeah.
And there's like these houses I was working in.
Take
nobody
charge.
was
Yeah,
living
you had to
in.
take charge attitude.
Big take charge attitude, man. I was the big fucking boss, dude.
That's crazy.
Fucking helpers and shit, yeah.
So how do you start? When you start doing that, is it like a little bit here and there, and you're kind of like, and then all of a sudden it spirals out of control?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you just need a little bit every day. Next thing you're doing it like twice a day. And
Yeah.
And bro, I did it for 3 months. Maybe roughly 3 months.
And none before that. You had not fucked with it before
Never
that?
did before that.
What?
And I mean, dude, how it transformed. I did it up until I had turned myself in for the 30 days.
Oh God, dude.
And the way that stuff fucks you up, I look like a skeleton. It
You were looking bad
transformed me.
then, I remember.
It was so like your face.
Yeah.
And like I only did it for 3 months. You imagine these guys have to do it all for
Oh
years.
my God. You look great now too, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
But yeah, that's
It's crazy what it does to you.
God
It,
damn.
and I saw it. I did it for those 3 months. Turned myself in, and I was just like, wow, dude, this shit really fucked me up. And I did my 30 days.
yeah.
Not crazy in those 30 days. I'm trying to think of any funny stories. Nah, it was
Just chilled,
It was
yeah.
chilled 30 days. Got out, did 2 months house arrest.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was kind of weird, bro. I got like real like when 2 months house arrest was like over with. I was like real depressed. Like I couldn't leave the house, like because I was like so used to like sitting in the house for 60 days.
True.
It was weird.
Yeah.
You know,
That makes sense.
so so now I'm so I get done the house arrest, and it's like so this is coming up to like spring and summer. Summertime of 2019, I would say, and I'm now I'm doing coke, just cocaine, just sniffing cocaine. Every now and then I pop a Xanax to calm down and stuff, but like cocaine was my shit.
Yeah.
I would always had like a little.
This was like your
container.
personal 80s. This was like your 1980s, basically.
Yeah. That's all I did was just sniff
that was
little
it.
bumps and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Every now and then I'll pop a Zane to come down.
Yeah.
But I got so used to it, I could just sleep on it whenever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I'm still, it's not good.
For sure.
I'm like working for myself, and my family thinks I'm doing good. Because the coke don't really take you that out of control.
Yeah.
You could still kind of I still been managed a little
with the
bit.
meth though, so I didn't even cut you off. You just stopped with the meth.
Yeah, stopped the meth. Yeah, when I got out of jail, I never
Good for
touched
you.
meth again. Yeah, that shit was bad. I saw what it did to me.
Yeah, but you're just doing the coke.
Just doing coke, man. But like I said, I was still managed. I was still going to work.
Yeah.
But it always eventually caught up. And all right, so then I'm doing coke, acting like going to work for myself, and then I went to 2 funerals. Died. My stepmother's sister died.
Mm-hmm.
First time I came around to see my family in a while, so I saw them at that party. And that party I was sober, like the funeral thing.
Sure.
And then the next one was my uncle. My uncle Gary died, and I went to that funeral, fucked up.
Yeah.
I took drugs. I took Adderall. I think Xanax.
Yeah.
And they all knew it.
Yeah.
They were all fucked up, man. I don't even know why I did it. I guess I was like nervous to be around them and stuff.
Makes sense.
And I'm all fucked up. We leave the party. We're going to my dad's house, and really, and me and Jess were fighting, and she drops me off at my dad's house because I'm a mess. She didn't want nothing to do with me. I don't blame her. She's like, get the fuck away from me. I want nothing to do with you. So at my dad's house is my old Chevy 150, and it's like has battery problems. So I'm trying to jump it to get it started because I wanted to go to Kensington.
Yeah.
And my neighbor sees me trying to do this, and she sees me in a suit, and she knows I was just at her funeral. She's like, "Hey, do you just want to use my car?" I was like, "Yeah, cool."
Oh God!
Yeah, this is fucked up, man.
She had no idea.
This is fucked up. Yeah, it's funny, but
what she just put on wheels. She just put hell on wheels, dude.
She gives me the car. I go all the way up to Kensington, and I'm already fucked up as it is. So I go up to go get more coke.
Yeah.
And it's 5th and Westmoreland, and I think I parked on 3rd Street in Westmoreland. I'm not sure, but I parked like 2 blocks over. But I'm so fucked up, I don't even know what's going on. And this car, I don't even know this. Like I kind of know what it is,
even your car.
but it's not in my car, and it's one of those push ones.
Oh.
So I don't think I took the keys with me. I didn't take the keys with me.
That makes sense. I actually almost do that when I rent cars all the time.
And it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
So I go up.
Damn, you left like a bait car, basically.
Bro. I go up, get the drugs, and I'm like, and I come back and I can't find this car anywhere.
Bro, people just probably watched you.
It's fucking, dude.
Because I remember that was a hard story to believe. I remember that. Everyone was like, bro, you sold the car.
Yeah, dude,
but it doesn't make sense that it's like, bro, how would I sell a car
like that? Yeah,
it'd be tough to sell it that fast.
Yeah. Like I have money, dude. Why the fuck can I sell something? Like I would never do
exactly.
Something like that.
Makes
as
sense.
Fucked up as I was on drugs,
that makes
I would
sense.
never, And
it makes more sense to get out and forget it's a push button because you're fucked up on Adderall and fucking Xanax.
Yeah. Look, someone's calling me from Dallas, Texas. That's funny.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
So you get out.
So
you grab.
I get stuff, and I come back, can't find this car anywhere.
Gone.
It's gone. It's like nighttime too.
You were, dude, where's my car?
Yes.
Dude. Damn.
Sweet.
So what the fuck did you do?
I walked up
That's
and
a
down
pickle.
every fucking block looking for this car.
What?
And one time I think I see it, and I start and it's locked, and I start trying to break into this car.
Shit, dude.
And
you're up in Kensington too.
I'm in Kensington.
And for people who don't know where you are, just Google Kensington Avenue, and just to get a visual of where you're at breaking into a car at, which is
bro, fucking
terrifying.
The people,
I tried to rollerblade through K&A for my special for the beginning. I pussied out. It was like broad daylight.
Yeah.
I was in K&A coming through, and it was just like, dude, this is. I was telling the guys filming, I'm like, bro, this is too sketchy. Like,
That's
I
bad.
came through the intersection, hopped in that car. Because I was going to parade down Kensington Ave like an asshole. I got up there. I'm like, yeah, right, dude. Dudes were like coming out, walking behind me. And I was like, whoa.
You got a car full of expensive.
Yeah, and I got a
video
dude in a
equipment.
trunk with like expensive video. I got up there and just for everyone's safety, I was like, guys.
Oh,
I'm
he
like,
was with you?
no, he
Oh,
wasn't
no.
there. But yeah, it was. So you're just walking, and then at nighttime, dude. At nighttime, and then you
Breaking
see a
and trying
car.
to,
You're
like-
like, this is my car. You start busting into the window.
Start trying to bust it in, man. So like trying to prop it up.
Jesus.
I forget who came first. It was either the cops or the actual people that owned the car were these Russians.
Oh God, dude.
So they come out. They're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I think this is my car." I was like, "This is my car."
Oh no.
And like the cops,
That's such a Russian response.
Yeah.
That's my car.
and then these cops come,
That's just not your car. It's just my car.
and the cops. I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm on probation." And they go, you know,
God.
and they
You're still in a
think,
suit at this point?
huh?
You're still in a suit? You're still
I'm
dressed
in
to kill.
dress pants. Yeah, I'm in the suit jacket I left in the car.
Shit.
You know.
You had
And,
your one advantage, dude. You took it off.
No, but listen. I walked down these blocks forever looking for this car, and then like I said, the cops come and the neighbors, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, and the cops asked they want to press charges. They said no.
Oh, with
I
neighbors of
apologize.
the people you're breaking
Right,
apart,
the actual people's car, not neighbors, like the actual car owners
that you were busting into.
busting in, right?
They said it's cool.
And these Puerto Ricans are watching it the whole time, right? They're watching this like the cops and the whole thing.
Yeah.
So they decide not to press charges, right? They walk away. The cops walk away. The cops like, good luck trying to find your car.
They
go
didn't. They
away.
weren't bothering you for being up there. They weren't like.
No. They deal with so much shit there.
True,
You
yeah.
know,
They say
they're
they
more
give you
about guns. Like
good
these
luck,
guys
yeah.
with guns and shooting.
You still had the fucking. Would you have a ball game on you?
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
Yeah, I had like 6'5", a lot
Yeah.
of 20 bags on me.
Sick.
Uh,
And they didn't bother you. I'm surprised they weren't like, "What are you doing up here?" Blah blah blah.
yeah, they didn't say none. They knew.
Yeah.
You know? But like
They're like, "Good
they
luck."
were cool, man. They
So then,
probably-
what are
they
these? So you have poppies watching you.
watch me, dude. And like once this thing dismisses, they come over and like, what the fuck you doing in my neighborhood? Why you trying to break in these cars, dude? And they fucking beat the shit out of me.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, they got beat the fuck up, man. Yeah, had a big black eye and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah. Yo, they beat me up.
How
and then,
scary was that?
And then they picked me up and like brushed me off. And they're like, oh, so we're sorry. We just, and they're like, it was so weird.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, I got jumped
Damn.
and then left me up. And they probably felt bad. They're like, I was all fucked up, man. I was
Yeah.
probably like, they're like, what?
Did you think that was the end for you? You think they were going to kill you then? Or you just like,
Nah, I didn't think they were gonna kill me. I just figured, because there was no weapons. They had
there's
no weapons.
they were
Yeah, they
beating
were just
up on
beating
you?
all the
How old are
hands.
these guys? Do you remember?
Probably like 30s, 20s, 30s. Yeah.
Jerks.
Yeah, it was weird.
And then they picked you up and like,
and they brushed me off and shit. And they like kind of helped me kind of look for the car for a second.
what
It
the
was
fuck
weird.
is that about?
Yeah, it was, I don't know.
Poppy's probably smoking wet or something.
No, I know, they're probably.
Poppy
yeah.
might have been fucking smoking
Yeah.
dippers, dude.
It was fucking crazy.
That's crazy. So they
And
beat
it
you
came
up.
out of nowhere, dude. I got like sucker punch and stuff.
That
Yeah, it was
sucks.
crazy. Yeah,
Terrible
there was
night.
a bunch of them.
So then they helped you you couldn't find the car.
I spent the rest of the night walking down every fucking
Jesus
block
Christ,
looking
dude.
for this car until like 7 a.m. in the morning.
Oh,
And I'm up like all fucking night looking for this. And I don't find it. I call Jess. She calls me an Uber.
were you doing the coke to stay awake to find the car?
Yeah. I was
Another
doing
bummer.
bumps all night.
Another
I
bummer.
was bumping, bro.
So you call the babe.
I called the babe. She sends me an Uber, but she sends me to just go back to Ridley Park.
Yeah.
I go to Ridley Park. I get dropped off.
Oh god.
As soon as I get dropped on the circle, the neighbor comes running up to, "Where's my car? Where's my car?" Now I'm all fucking like so tired. I just want to go to bed and stuff, right?
You don't have time for this.
And it was horrible, dude. I was such an asshole, dude. I was just like
I get it,
waving
yeah.
her off and stuff,
So you're just like,
I'm
not
like,
right,
I was
not
like,
right now.
Borrow my dad's car. So my dad had an extra car that he was gonna give to me.
Oh no.
Right? I was like, just borrow my dad's car. And then my dad gets involved in it.
Oh,
and my
God.
dad actually gave her the car
That's cool.
to use. And I'll go inside. I'm trying to go to sleep. And it's my brother, my stepmother, and my dad. And they're all yelling at me and stuff. I'm like, dude, just leave me the fuck alone. And the cops get called. And the cops come in. And then they told me that I can't go to sleep. I have to go looking for this car. I'm like, whatever, fuck you guys. Like, you can't make me do shit.
Yeah.
It's like a girl cop. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mean none,
Yeah, I
but
know.
I don't mean none. But yeah, she was going hard at me, right? So she leaves, And
they
I
can't
go around-
make you do that.
They
It's
make
like, bro,
do
you
shit,
can't
bro.
make you
Yeah,
do
they
that.
can, dude. It's a different fucking county. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Philly, not I was in Delaware County. So I go upstairs, try to go to sleep, and again they're like hounding me, family, and
Yeah.
I start wilding out and start like I think I threw a screwdriver at Pat,
Yeah.
and then like I attack my Pat and my dad, we're fighting and stuff,
He
and then the
flips.
cops come back,
Oh no.
and this time they booked
Now
me.
they can get you.
Yeah, now they booked me, man.
Fuck. Especially you've just been a dick to the
Dude, they
lady
booked
cop.
me with like I got hit with simple assault.
Jesus.
I got hit with theft by unlawful taken because of the car.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
you.
they
Yeah.
hit me with the car stuff now.
Jesus.
And at the time, dude, that was a felony. I didn't even know. So now I get put in jail. I'm sitting because I'm on probation. I got a detainer on me.
2019 still.
This is 2019, yeah. Yeah, this is 2019 going to 2020. I was there for a
This
long
is
time.
pre-COVID.
This is like COVID, I believe.
Oh,
yeah,
so
this is COVID.
You went
yeah.
to jail during COVID.
Yeah, this is COVID. Yeah,
dude.
this was tough, dude. This was COVID. I'm in there for 3-4 months.
Yeah.
And I leave from there to go into a rehab. And like this time, dude, like I want to get sober.
But you had been in jail during the COVID outbreak the whole time.
Yeah, that was bad.
That
yeah,
shit sucks.
that was horrible. It was locked in 23-1.
What do you say? You
24.
started. You broke the thing though. Couldn't you freely roam?
Oh yeah. So like our cell, you were able to pop open.
Yeah.
So like it was when I first got there, it was COVID. It was you were locked down 23-1. Usually it was like 24. You're locked in all day. They bring your food to your door.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. Towards the end of it, they kind of switched it up, and they would do like 2 hours for the top tier and 2 hours for the bottom tier, night and day, and it would reverse
Meaning
it
you
the
could
next
be
day.
outside for 2 hours.
Well, you'd be out on the block,
Okay,
not
gotcha,
outside, but like
gotcha.
outside, like in the day room where the phones are, and there's a TV
Yeah.
and tables. Everyone just hangs out there, and we were able
Dudes
to.
getting sick as fuck in jail.
When we sick.
But during COVID, were dudes getting like catching COVID? and
Yeah,
getting
so if you
sick?
call COVID, you were quarantined in your cell for 2
Oh,
weeks.
okay.
If you call, it was horrible. You call COVID, they locked you in your cell for 2 weeks, bought your food. You couldn't even leave your cell for 2 fucking weeks. That
How
was
many, did you see
bad.
people die in there from it?
Yeah, I seen an old guy die from it.
Damn,
yeah,
that
it was
sucks.
bad, and I'm sure a lot more have happened. They don't
Yeah.
really report that stuff.
Yeah.
This time I seen a dude get beat up and got killed from
In
getting beat up
Delaware
in
County.
Delaware County. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, they beat him the fuck up.
You're
Yeah.
saying East Chester and West.
This wasn't even like
Chester.
really beef. This was like a gang of kids, maybe from Chester and stuff. And this kid was smoking deuce during the day and was like acting like a nut. Like he was like provoking them.
Yeah.
And he was like in front of the guards too. And
He was-
everybody was watching it. And we're all laughing and
They're
stuff.
like gang members, basically.
He was like, yeah, to these like kids. Yeah, these wannabe. I don't know if they're really like they think they're gang members.
yeah,
they,
yeah.
they probably are.
Yeah.
I mean, they went in and did a number on this kid.
What?
Then a number that they killed him.
Damn.
And that's what the word was. Supposedly the sergeant said it too. Like the kid died. Like,
Jesus
they beat him up
Christ.
so fucking bad.
This is all during COVID.
This is all during COVID. Yeah.
So what would you do
3
when you
kids
pop
got
your
charges and shit. One kid was about to leave like a week,
lock?
and he got charged with that. Yeah, it sucked, dude. It
So
was
when you
like, why
pop
would
your
do
lock,
that?
what would you do when you?
I would just pop my lock and go out. Like so, like it was 2 tiers. It was a top tier and a bottom tier.
Yeah.
So I was on the bottom, I believe. Yeah, bottom. So they let the top tier out. I would pop my door and hang out with them
Gotcha.
when everybody else was locked in on my tier. You know, and like say like if I want to use the phone and everyone was locked in, I would pop it to go use the phone real quick.
Yeah.
And they didn't. They never really said none.
Really?
Like I think one time I got in trouble doing it. You know, but yeah, our cell we were able to pop.
Then they had a device where they started breaking.
And
the
they
locks.
had So like I did those 3 months or 4 months, whatever long it was. Went to a rehab. Came out. Did 2 months in this rehab. Came out. And got new charges again and went back in for 30 days. And these 30 days is when they had the devices. When they had these
so
the
you
extendo.
did your COVID thing, then you got out and went to a rehab.
Went down to rehab. You know,
And then what
was
happened
all
to rehab?
fired up. Was all ready to do it.
Yeah.
And this is when I went to Bridgeway for the first time.
Right.
And I was doing great in Bridgeway. I was, I was doing step work. And, I was like, oh, dude, I could do this,
Yeah. 12 steps and all that shit.
And had a sponsor. Was living in a good community.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Mark Harlan, man. He's a good dude.
Yeah, yeah.
He runs the place, dude. He really does a good job there, man. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's got like 5 houses now. But like when I was first time I was there, it was like 2 houses.
Mhm.
And I was doing good, but like I had like 2 slip ups that kind of held against me. Like one time was like I didn't know they test for alcohol. I literally drank 1 beer. I'm not even kidding, just 1 fucking
Just a
beer.
brewski.
Came home that night and it was my turn to be tested. And so I had to leave for like 3 days. And other time, same deal. And then I finally got kicked out for, I forget exactly,
Yeah.
but it was all dumb stuff.
Some bullshit,
like Mark
yeah.
didn't want to leave me, but it was like all the other
Yeah, it was
people.
just bullshit, yeah.
So I get kicked out, and then I started getting in more trouble, and then that's when me and Jess, when she broke up with me, she just had enough.
Yeah.
She was right, dude.
She
Like,
rode
I
for
put
a
her through
while.
hell.
I mean, she rode for a while.
She was a rider,
Multiple
dude. She was a
prison
great
sentences.
fucking woman, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, she rode out to the end, dude. Like she was good, dude.
Yeah.
I put her through fucking hell, and she tried, dude. She won, she wanted to, and definitely owe her for that. We're cool with shit now, but yeah. So and when she broke up with me, dude, I just went off.
You went, yeah.
I went fucking off, right?
Bad Bert.
And
bad
I went
bird.
moving with my mom, and that was really bad.
Yeah.
And I'm still on probation at this time. And what happened? Yeah, something happened with like it was actually not me. I forget who it was. I don't even want to say his name, but
don't,
like I got hit with it.
Uh-huh.
Now the
Oh,
cops.
someone I know.
So
someone.
the cops are looking for me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm living at my mom's house, and like every now and then I'll see the cops come, and I'll go up in the attic. I'll hide out in my
You were
attic.
Bert Frank.
Bro, I dodged them for like month and
And
a
I
half.
remember this. And you for real you were innocent.
I was innocent.
You did a very noble
but
thing,
I
by
also
the way.
had a probation violation. I did do a noble
You
thing.
did a noble
yeah.
thing. Someone was jammed and you kind of
Yeah, they would have
You
been
took
fucked.
it.
They would have went away, and I took it for that
you
person.
took it, which was very noble.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
But you still were hiding from the cops.
I was still hiding from the
despite-
cops. And,
So you were
that-
Anne Franken up in the
I
attic.
was in Frank in the attic, bro. And one time I fell asleep up there. I fell asleep. I was up there a lot longer than I should have been.
Oh, you passed
Yeah,
out
I just
there.
fell asleep. Yeah, but I was still using drugs at this time. Well,
True.
looking at these guys come by every time I see them through the window, I'll go hi. Bro, they were looking for me for like over a month, dude. It's so funny.
Because you took the charge. Like, yeah, you can lay it on me. I'm good.
Yeah.
And then, but you're like, they got to find me though.
They gotta come get me. Yeah.
I remember that.
I was going in the woods and stuff. They couldn't find me in the woods.
Damn, bro, you were Rambo.
I was Frambo. Dad had guns. I had those like 22s.
I remember
shit,
that.
I think it was like hunting shit.
I
and stuff.
took some of those off.
Yeah.
I took one of those. I thought I took a real gun off him the one time.
The Wild Wild West.
I blurp all that out for the time. I gave it to someone to like throw at a place to get rid of it. And thinking like, bro, ditch this weapon. I thought I was so cool. And he goes, it's an airsoft gun, you pussy. And I was like, God damn it, man. I thought I had my cool moment of like, yo, get rid of this piece, bro. It was a fucking very realistic airsoft
Yeah,
gun.
man, they fucking hard, dude.
I felt like such a bitch. So, but anyway, so you were in the woods, strapped to death, and then you're
Strapped, just
fucking in the
shooting shit.
attic, strapped to death.
Strapped in the attic. And then they would come and knock on the door, and then my mom
You're
was like,
Pablo
sick at this
Escobar,
time, dude. I was dodging them for a while.
So you did it.
They
You're
would
on the
bang
lamp.
on the door, dude. They would be banging on the door at night. My
Damn.
mom was not feeling well at all,
Yeah,
and she wouldn't leave the bed.
yeah.
So she wouldn't even get up
And
and
they
answer
couldn't
the
get
door.
the warrant.
And they couldn't get the warrant. I wouldn't answer the door because they didn't know. So like after like of them doing this for like I don't know, maybe like 3 to 4 weeks, they finally did a wellness check on my mother, and that's how they got me. They did the wellness check. They came in. They finally got her to the door.
They heard you blasting
I kept
Eminem
telling
in
her, I
the
was like,
attic. They heard you blasted.
I should have got to the attic. I would have been cool.
Oh, they came
it-
in before. Oh, they just
Yeah, I was in the attic. Yeah.
Got you.
So
Sorry. They heard you blasted Lose Yourself. Sorry. Go ahead.
fuck you.
So
man.
they came in, they just busted right in on you, and you were like, oh shit.
yeah.
Sorry, bro. I didn't have to kill you. I didn't mean to kill you. This is such a funny way to get in trouble.
Shit.
I'm bad.
That was good, man.
bad, my
that was
bad.
so fucking funny.
I remember you got me in the mall in high school that one time when you saw the black dude with the white nerve and braces. It was a black chick with a white nerve and braces. You're like, oh man, that's you and your girlfriend. Never forgot it. I was riding down the escalator, pure fucking sour salt SpongeBob, dude. It's fucking, dude, it was the biggest white nerd with his black chick. He's, oh man, that's you and your girlfriend. I was like, that's pretty funny. I've been waiting ever since. No, I'm fucking around. So they came in, they're like, hey, how you doing? Oh, there you are, you motherfucker.
Yeah, when I was upstairs in the bedroom.
Damn.
And I heard them come in. Dude, there was a couple times they were banging on the door. My mom was right on the couch,
Just
like
wouldn't get
screaming at them, but she couldn't get up. You know,
Yeah.
she's sick.
Yeah.
And yeah, they couldn't get. That was the night before, I think. I think they were like, "Fuck this." Doug.
You were
We're
going
coming
to
in
get this
the next-
motherfucker. Yeah.
So they came in like in the evening time, and I heard. I was like, "Mom, don't let them in."
So they're
Don't let 'em
allowed in for a wellness, basically.
in." They're not allowed to come in. She had to answer. She had to give them permission.
Yeah.
But I kept screaming down to her, "Don't let them in! Don't let them in! Don't let them in!" She said, "You'll be fine. You'll be fine." And she lets them in. You know, she's feeling like a little better this time. So as soon as I hear them let them in, I go underneath the bed because I know the attic.
You
They
keep
would
it
hear
too-
it
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
you
because
pull
you had
that
to pull
fucking
down the
ladder
door and
down.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I go underneath the bed, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna go take a look around." They came in there for me,
Yeah.
and they came up the steps, and then you know
You just
that's when
see. So wait, there was that moment where you just see those shoes under the bed, and you're just laying there like, "Fuck, dude, fuck." That sucks, bro.
he came up, man. He saw me.
He
was
just
being
did
like
he
this.
go under the bed and look.
No, he just kind of like saw me
Yeah.
sticking out on the other side and stuff. He was
Yeah.
like freaked out at first, but like
You scared him.
I scared the shit out of him, and then
You were where
But-
the wild things are under
yeah,
the bed, dude.
and he was like at first yelling at me, and then like once he knew I wasn't a threat, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
cool, man. He was actually a really cool cop.
But you came out, you're like, bro, it's all good, it's cool.
Yeah,
Did you have to like calm him down, like de-escalate him?
I'm cool. I show my hands.
Did he pull
I
a
know
gun at all, or
weapons.
was he like?
He had his hand on the gun for a second, but he pulled.
That makes
You know what
sense.
I'm
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, and then he you know, he saw I wasn't a threat. You
Yeah.
know, I was polite. I was respectful. You know,
That's
I was
nice.
just like, hey, you know, my bad.
I think you came to my grade school once, sir.
There
Yeah,
was a
that's good, though.
detective downstairs
Yeah.
about this thing,
Yeah.
and I think I had a probation warrant anyway, so I was going away either way.
Mhm.
And then so I get locked up, and then I get
Back to Delaware County.
Delaware County for 30 days.
This is your
And this is
fifth
when
time?
this is when they're like popping the doors with
Oh,
the
that's-
weapons and shit.
gotcha.
Not the weapons.
Yeah.
What did they call it? It was so funny. Did they call it the extendo? Maybe they did. Or what they call AK-47s? What they call
Banana
them?
clip?
No, but what they call it? The Draco.
The
That's it.
Draco.
That was the Draco. That's it, bud.
They
They call
the
it, yo, you got the
Draco.
Draco. Who got the Draco? It was one Draco because they concentrated them, all of them. There was like a piece of it. What was it? It was like, it was a part of the door. It was
Yeah.
this big piece of metal. But if you had the Draco, you could break out any door on the block. So what they were doing is like when we get locked in that night,
Mhm.
an hour later when night shift would come, because the night shift didn't care at all,
Yeah.
they would get the Draco and pop all the doors, and everyone would just be outside on the block just hanging out all fucking night.
That's kind of cool.
And like they didn't
Well,
even
dude,
care.
So my friend was in there. My other friend was in there during, I think, that time. And it was still COVID shit. So he said you would go in there, the heat was broken, it'd be 50 degrees. And the guards at nighttime, you couldn't get, like if you were having a heart attack, they wouldn't come see you.
Oh yeah,
Because they just didn't want to
don't
be
care.
they didn't want to be like around people because everyone was kind of scared of COVID. Because they were saying they go in that bubble thing or whatever.
Hmm.
So you could be out. He's like, dude, there are people in there fighting. The guards would come by and we'd be screaming at them, throwing shit at them. And like it was like people were rioting in jail
oh it was
at
crazy.
that time because everyone was getting treated so badly.
It was
Because you'd be in there, dude. You're in there. It'd be 55 degrees at nighttime. Like, yo, we need to put like a maintenance request in. And the guards would just be like, suck a dick, dude.
it was
We're not
cold.
coming anywhere near you
Yeah.
guys.
It
Because they were
was-
scared of getting sick.
It was cold in there, man. You're right. It was cold. in
Damn,
there.
so you guys would just pop out and just go hang in the common
Hang out,
area
yeah.
and chill.
Yeah, that place, dude. I'm telling you, that's the worst. Like any place like that, it's like it's the worst place.
County
to ever
jail's
be
the
at,
worst.
man. I mean, just like any type of jail setting, it's so fucking
I
bad.
bet, dude.
It's like everything's taken away from you, your rights. You know, it's just like
Ugh.
it's horrible, man. You know, if like like you said, like it's cold, like
Yeah.
the duct and the AC or the heat's not working no more.
And you can't come
that-
out and be like, it was so cold in there.
Yeah,
People
they
are
don't.
like,
You
shut
know,
the fuck
you
up,
put
dude.
grievances in, but they never get answered.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's horrible, man. It's like the worst.
So that was the final one. So you go.
That wasn't the final one.
God damn it. What
Yeah.
happened? So you go there.
I go there for like 30 days.
Yeah.
And I get out. I go to rehab in Allentown.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the name of it. Cool place. I go in there, I'm doing my thing. Again, like I still want to get sober.
Sure.
Like I'm like, I'm just like not all there yet. Like
Yeah.
I want to, but like I still haven't
You'd had the
learned.
intention, but then you would
I
get
want
kind of
to, yeah, I'm
spun out
still-
personally, and then it would be off.
Yeah,
the
like
races.
I wouldn't be able to handle situations. Like that's why I felt like
Sure.
I got broke. I didn't know how to handle that and stuff.
The breakup and
So
shit.
yeah, that but that's just an excuse. That's just like
I know what you
excuse
mean,
for me.
though.
But like,
yeah.
so I'm in Allentown and like I'm killing it in Allentown. Like I come up, like I come like one of like the peer leaders or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I do really well in there. I get out and I'm supposed to go back to Bridgeway, but I don't. I actually I wanted to go home for a weekend so I can hang out with Rigby, my dog,
Yeah.
and then I was going to go to Bridgeway. So I go home for a weekend, hang out with my dog, but I go home at my mother's house to do it,
Mhm.
and I just get stuck in there again. I don't want to stay there.
Yeah.
Now, I still had that open case. It's still open.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, but I'm out on unsecure bail.
And the open case.
They give me free
yeah.
bail. It's just like, we're gonna let you go to rehab.
Yeah.
So I'm actually doing all right because I'm actually going to meetings. But it's tough to do it in the spot where I'm at.
With a case hanging over your head.
Not only that.
Oh, you didn't want to
my-
be
with
you,
my mother.
You didn't want to be there. Yeah, I got you. I got
It
you
was
saying.
just
Yeah.
a tough situation.
I see what you're saying.
Really tough
You
situation.
didn't want to be there.
And like I wanted to be there, but I didn't. It was just like it's not good for her to stay sober.
Yeah, you guys,
know?
you guys have like an interpersonal dynamic. I got you.
But I do stay sober for a bit, and then I fall right off again. And I'll fall off.
What's the DOC at this point?
It's still coke,
Gotcha.
coke and Xanax.
Okay.
And I do dumb stuff on Xanax.
Oh yeah.
So I go to fucking Walmart, and
On
I'm
the
all
Xans.
fucked up on Xanax. I'm buying like all this hunting shit. This is crazy.
God
Like I'm
damn it.
thinking I'm gonna go out and like hunt deer and foxes with like a 22 like air rifle.
On the
I sell
Xans.
fucked on the Xans and coke
There is
and
a
stuff.
thing when you hit the Xans, you like subconsciously you'd go get an arsenal.
Dude, that you want to
Which
go
from a-
steal is crazy.
Yeah, but I stealing I remember, but like you have a thing on drugs where like you start to amass weapons.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Which could be, I don't want to get too psychodynamic, but maybe it's like a defense mechanism that gets triggered in like in the exterior world. You start to fortify yourself with,
Yeah,
which then leads to you getting arrested, unfortunately. But
yeah.
because it's wild. So
That's
you
very
started
right, yeah.
grabbing fucking weapons.
Yeah, I already had the weapons. I was grabbing like material for the weapons, like gun holsters, straps, like a pontoon. Like
Where are you at? Like Dick's,
Walmart
Walmart,
and
right.
Boothwyn.
Yeah,
Right, and I get all this stuff, and like I had
had the
money,
weapon, yeah.
no problem.
yeah.
But I decide like I'm checking out, and it's at the end of the night, and I decide not to check out like three items.
Self checkout.
Self checkout.
They've got me before.
I
I'll be
check
honest.
out, dude. I had a receipt for like $700,
And you still.
and
got
I didn't
three
check out
things?
like 3 items, bro. It was stupid, and the people get me.
Oh,
I'm like, dude, my bad. I was like, I'll pay for it right now. Like, no, you gotta come in the back.
that's bullshit.
Come in
bro.
the back, dude.
My thing is they can't prove that you know how to use that machinery. So you could always just be like, dude, I fucking made it was a user error.
yeah, that's
From a
what I
legal
should've did.
it was
Yeah.
always my legal argument. It's like, bro, no one trained me on this shit. I don't know how to do it.
That's smart, dude. I should have did that, dude.
Come on, brother.
Fuck.
I beat the same ref. I got busted and I went, what the hell? I didn't beat that thing. But if you're all fucked up and shit, they'll get you.
Yeah, I'm on my right mind.
Yeah.
And I got stuff on me. They call the cops, and the cops come. They search me, and I forgot I had coke on me. Damn. So I got hit with possession.
Damn.
I hit with fucking theft. They they book me in Chai, but they release me.
Mhm.
They actually dropped me off to my mother's house. Believe it or not.
That's cool.
So I think I Ubered to.
They just booked you and then dropped you back.
They
at your house.
booked me and they charged me,
Mhm.
but I'm on probation. I have to let my probation know within 72 hours I got new
Sucks,
charges,
yeah.
and I don't even know. So for like 2 weeks, dude, I'm acting a fool, going out in these woods, shooting these guns, sniffing so much fucking coke, just acting like a fucking nut, dude. And
What
next
woods
thing
were
you
you
know,
in?
there's like 6 fucking
Oh no.
sheriffs
What?
come up to my house, all like on like
Yeah, yeah.
with vests on.
Oh,
you know,
God,
just
bro.
hanging and shit.
Someone probably
It's like
called the cops
6
on
or
you.
7 of them, bro. Because I had a warrant.
Oh, really?
I had a
What were you shooting?
probation warrant.
Were these still just what kind of guns were you shooting? 22?
22,
All right.
like air 22s.
Yeah, I know,
but, like,
yeah.
you can hunt small game with them
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff. They're
for
pretty
sure.
powerful.
Yeah, they'll fuck you up.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like these 43 caliber, like home self defense weapons.
Okay.
Like they'll put someone down.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
They'll hurt you.
Yeah.
I had like a Glock 43 one. Like,
Damn.
it was like replicas and stuff.
And it's
you know?
air. But
I
it's
had
air.
all this shit on me.
You can
dude.
get air rifle. You can build them yourself, and it like totally evades the whole tracking system.
Really?
Like No Country for Old Men. You can get a compressed air tank and build whatever gauge you want.
Dude,
People don't know
that's
that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, and you can fuck people up with them.
So the 6 Sarahs come running down, bro. I forget where I'm at.
So
I'm in my basement. I have a table, like a mountain of cocaine.
Jesus, you full fucking scarf. You were
Oh,
fucking.
so yeah, I was, dude. I sat at a mountain, dude, sitting there. I had a bunch of Xanax pills.
And you had the
then
CO2 straps everywhere.
I had guns everywhere.
Fuck.
It was crazy, right? But thank God they didn't catch me in the basement. I was upstairs when my mom screams my name because she sees all these sheriffs coming there. Right?
God.
And I had no idea, right? And
Yeah.
and like, thank God they got me at my front door.
You just got 6 rabbits on a string behind your back.
I just walked to the front door because I was thinking, like, I thought about it. I was like, damn, I could have ran.
Bro.
But I would have lost them in those woods. I knew
True.
those woods like the back of my head. Like,
Yeah.
there was
You were
certain
John Rambo,
trails and
dude.
shit.
You were just-
I knew everywhere to go.
That's
I knew
true.
a place
No,
I could
you would
hide
have
and
ditched
shit.
them for sure.
Dude, I would have dished them. I think I would have, dude. I don't know how.
But then
how
they
much
would have found the fucking.
They would have found the drugs and
They would have
stuff.
saw
and
your
charged the
headquarters.
drugs.
Yeah, you'd been fucked.
So they caught me at the front door, booked me, and they're like, you're only going to be in there for like a little bit, like 3 days or something. They just, probation warrant.
Oh no.
They didn't know about the charges. So I get booked, go to back to Delaware County.
God damn it.
I'm like fucking sick.
What year is this by now?
June 22nd, 2021.
Okay.
This is like near the end of my story. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a busy year.
Yeah, it's busy year. So you heard all the county bids. I got the, all the PV centers into
Yeah.
like a bunch of them county bids with
Yeah.
all these new charges and shit. And then I go in June 22nd, 2021. No, 22. I said 22. And yeah, I'm just like, dude, I'm done, man.
I'm done,
You
yeah.
know? And then I go in this place, and this place is like wild now, because it's like
Oh,
still
the-
COVID at Delaware County.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it's just a different vibe this time.
People
it's
lost their
crazy.
minds during COVID.
It's just different, man. It's just like, I thought I was telling you,
What
man,
was it? The Democrats versus Republicans in jail?
kind of like, man, it was like, the Blues and the Reds, I don't know. It was just wild, dude.
It was bad.
a lot of stabbings, man. A lot of guys getting
Holy
fucked up,
shit.
man. It was crazy.
God damn.
And I was in there not knowing what was going on. So I had the probation, I had the new probation charges.
Did somebody clean up the basement? I mean, I don't want to
My mom
No,
probably
yeah,
did,
whatever.
yeah.
Saint. Beast.
She got all the stuff in the
She
basement.
vacuumed?
Yeah, she vacuumed. Bush it off. Took the pills.
So
for
you're
us.
good on that.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh yeah,
God.
I got no extra
Good,
charges
good,
with that.
good.
They just picked me up and took me in. But I get in there and it's called a gag hearing.
Mhm.
If you're on probation, you always go to a gag hearing. There's a gag 1 and a gag 2.
Mhm.
A gag 1 would determine if you have to go to a gag 2, and that's when you have an open case. But if you don't, they'll release you to either release you to the streets or they'll release you to a rehab in the gag 1.
Yeah.
So this is my 3rd gag hearing in the past 2 years. I went to my first one. They sat me.
Yeah.
That's when I was sat there for like when I was in like the heart of COVID.
Yeah.
When I sat there for like the 4 months, and then when I did that month
Uh-huh.
with that new charge,
Yep.
I did a gag 1 and they released me,
Yeah.
which was awesome because they didn't know about that new charge I had.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
skimmed by
to be
that.
fair, I can't keep track of them, but yeah,
Yeah.
you have a lot coming
I
in.
got a lot going on, bro.
You're moving faster than the system, basically.
Yeah, my probation like, officer is like, Jesus fucking Christ.
You're moving
dude.
faster than the information superhighway.
So I go to a gag. So first probation hearing, I had to wait till a gag 2, which you
Yeah.
got to wait till the outcome of your case.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Then my second one, a gag 1, I get right to rehab right away.
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
So you think you're back
This
to that.
one, I'm thinking I'm gonna get a gag 1 because it's like a simple thing,
Yeah.
but I forget about the open case.
Oh.
And I go to gag 1. They say, wait till we're gonna determine to a gag 2.
Oh, okay.
That means the outcome of your case, but it's really cases.
Yeah.
So I had this case that I go to court for it, and they throw me like they want me to take like a year or something.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm not doing that. I didn't do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not taking it. And they're like, all right. So I leave court, and then I still had the other case going on.
Oh,
but
God.
they did not know I was in Delaware County Prison. That the whole Walmart thing, the
Yeah.
possession. So I sat in there for like 3 months waiting to go to court for this, and they had no clue I was in jail. So I was missing these court dates, but I missed a court date and
So
got a
you're
warrant
getting
put
more
out
and
on
more
me.
penalties and shit.
And they didn't know I was in jail. But now they all got squashed because they saw records I was in jail.
Yeah.
But I'm missing these court dates, and they're not taking me to court because they didn't know I was in there. It was fucked up. So I finally get that handled. We get a lawyer for that. No, I wrote that with a PD.
You're the public pretender?
Public defender, man, yeah. I got a public defender. But my other case, I bumped into. So I go to the court for this like 6 times.
Yeah.
They keep sending me back to Delaware County. Like, no, take this deal. I'm not taking this deal. Fuck you.
How long were you? So you're in there waiting.
I was in there for like 6. I was in there 6 months, right?
Waiting to do it. Yeah.
But I went to court for this when I was in there that time 4 times. So I went to court for this thing total amount 6 times.
Damn.
When I was in jail, maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it was 3 times.
Yeah.
But still, I went in, and my final time I went in there, it was either like they had to try me, send it up to media, or they had to throw it out.
Mm-hmm.
And my lawyer, that was always my lawyer in the past, Steve Shoecraft's a really good lawyer. He's like a friend of my dad's too.
Yeah.
He saw me in court. He was representing a client that day. He said, "What are you in here for?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Some bullshit, man." He's like, hold on, let me go take a look at this. Takes a look at it. He's like, "Don't worry, the judge is tossing this."
What?
I'm like, "Sweet." So that gets tossed. Again,
Nice.
you know, I come back. Oh yeah, I beat this case and shit. I spanked it. That's what I said. Yeah, I spanked that case.
You spanked the case.
Yeah, I spanked that case.
That's
that
awesome.
That was a meatball case. I spanked it. That's just the shit they say. It's so funny. Oh, I got a meatball case. I'll be out in a month. I'm gonna spank that. Yeah, that's a meatball. Oh my god, it's so funny. The
So
shit
you
they
got
say
to
now.
go and brag about the meatball.
Yeah, Well, I had it. You know, that one is just.
But there's
said I
still another
spanked
one
it.
looming over your
I had
head.
that other one looming. You know,
Jesus Christ.
so and then I had to go through the whole process of that because when you have, you go to your I guess your city.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say if the case was in Chichester, you have to go to Chichester, or it was actually in Aston.
Yeah.
You have to go to the district court and decide what they want to do. They want to throw it out, give you a summons, or throw it up to a higher court, which is the media.
Yeah.
So I had to do that twice until they decided to throw it out. Because the first time they didn't see me,
Sure.
and the second time they're like, "Oh, we're throwing this up to media."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh fuck!" So media, then you get the media, and there's pre-trial conference.
Yeah.
That's when they're going to give you a deal.
Yeah.
You know, I should have just. I really wish I just took it, threatened to take it to trial.
Yeah.
So I think I could have beat it.
Oh, but you took
know,
the deal.
The theft. I don't want to have no theft on my record.
True.
I don't like that shit. I don't like stealing. I'm not about it. And
I
shit.
got you. Yeah.
You know, I was on Xanax. You know, still no excuse, but I just don't like having
That's a
that
pretty
shit,
good excuse,
you know?
I'd say. But yeah.
But it sucks, you know. And I really didn't want to have that on me, but I
Yeah.
also wanted to get out. And I forget what deal I took. I took like, you know, it was more probation.
Yeah.
And but I got out.
Yeah.
I had to take a DNA, drug and alcohol evaluation, and I told them, I was like, I'm going back to Bridgeway. And everyone's like, no, they're gonna make you go to rehab. I was like, dude, I've been here 6 fucking months. They're not gonna make me go to rehab. Watch me.
Mhm.
And yeah, the lady recommended me to leave to do IOP, and then I got released that night. It was like 6 months. It
That was the last
December 7th, 2000. And, what year is it now? 23.
You spent Christmas
22.
in prison, I think.
No, I got out just in time.
Just in time.
Thanksgiving.
That's good.
I spent 2 Christmases in prison though.
Did
That
you
shit
really?
sucks. Yeah.
That fucking blows.
But I spent Thanksgiving. But I'll tell you, let's tell a story when I was in there with the TV and shit.
Dude,
You know?
this is you're now about to get out. That was your last time in there.
No, this is when I did that 4-month stretch.
Okay.
This is like one of the first 4-month stretches.
Yeah.
This is like right before I went to Bridgeway the first time.
Yeah.
I'm in here, I'm in with this. Like I had a great cellies the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, ones that were respectful, you could sleep with. I get this kid. I
Paul.
decided to have him move in with me, and he's such a fucking asshole.
You
He's just
finally had a dickhead.
a dickhead, man. We almost fought. Like
Mhm.
he was just like piece of shit, and like I just like wanted to.
And he was
fuck
kind of like a bad dude, wasn't he?
yeah, he was real bad, dude, man.
Yeah.
He was no good. So I'm waiting to get released to rehab. You don't
And
know.
you know you're out.
Well, you don't know what you're going to be out, but you don't know when. You got
Yeah.
to wait for them to come pick you up. So you get sentenced like on a Tuesday. Most likely it'll be one day the following week.
Yeah.
You'll get picked up for rehab. So I knew I was close. I was like, I'm getting ready to get the fuck out. So it happened to be the next day I was getting out, he had his gag hearing.
Yeah.
So he was out all day at the cell. They called me to fucking leave.
Yeah.
Now I was supposed to leave him my TV, my clothes, my food, everything.
He was kind of bullying you about it. Like,
Yeah,
give
he
me that
bullied-
shit.
yeah.
That's mine.
And he's got and he was doing some time. Like
Yeah.
he might have went to state prison for all I know.
Yeah,
He's some serious shit. dude, as soon as they called my name, dude, I was like, I got TVs, I got food. I gave out everything I had. I completely emptied the cell.
Even his shit.
All his, no, well, he had nothing.
True.
It was all my shit.
He thought he was about to come in.
He was going to accumulate all my stuff, my TV, my food. I gave it away to everybody, bro. And like, imagine this dude coming back. Like, he went to his gag 1. They told him he's going to a gag 2. I know for a fact. Because he found out beforehand. His probation officer, you're going to a gag 2. You got new crazy charges.
Yeah.
Coming back, knowing you're going to do a lot more time, and coming in, and there's no TV. And this is during COVID, too. This is when we're locked down the whole time. This is when we're allowed out an hour at a time.
So he just came to an empty
He
blank
came to an
cell.
empty cell, bro. He's probably so pissed off.
Vanilla
That's what you
box.
get for being a dickhead.
He's fucking mean.
He's an asshole, dude.
Damn. So that was so that final one, you just got out, went home.
Got out. I actually went home for like 3
That's so
days. I went
funny.
to my brother's house, chilled out with him for a
Yeah.
bit, and then I went to Bridgeway on a Friday, dude.
Gotcha.
And
but
like,
you weren't mandated. You were mandated to go to
No,
rehab?
it wasn't.
You
My
wanted-
probation officer wanted me to go there.
Yeah.
It was. Thank God I did, dude, because that shit changed my life.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know, I got there. You know, like I said, I've been wanting to get sober since 2018. I just didn't know how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And got there, man, and just started like, I met. I'll give a shout out to my man Mark D'Ambrosio.
Nice.
He was my first sponsor, man, and like having him, like he really fucking got me straight in the beginning. Like it was just
cool.
like, it was like calling him every day, and like me and him were like, and like we became such good friends that I got a different sponsor now because he's not really.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, man, he really helped me get through the hump, man. He helped me like get associated with everyone, and it was like such a fun time, dude.
What's the tough part? Is it coming out and feeling like, damn, I fucked up, or like, is it just the urge to do drugs? Like, it must feel
like for me,
fucked up.
it's like being my age and being like, I'm in a fucking recovery house at my age.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, it's like,
yeah,
where the fuck am I? Like, it sucks. Like,
true, but it's
like,
I know what you
damn.
mean.
Like I'm like my life got to this point.
Yeah.
Like over what to like feel different for like a couple hours.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
why I was doing drugs to feel different for a little
Yeah,
bit.
you could have a wife
know?
bothering the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Jokes.
Nah.
I love
like,
my babe.
Like
I know what you mean. It's fun. Yeah, I get it.
Like I feel like
That's what I always thought, because you would come around and I could tell you. And I can't go to a party. I'll go to a party and I'm like nervous because I just feel like fucking weird and anxious. But like I could see that hanging over your head.
yeah.
But then everyone's actually cheering for you. Like, dude, hell yeah, dude, pumped on you. But yeah, so you would get kind of spun out like that.
Yeah, I guess
Then he walked.
Yeah.
That's the hump you're referring to, of him being like, nah, man, you're straight. You're good.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
You know, blah blah blah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, and just like
It's easy to get down on yourself in those
no,
circumstances.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. And like I feel like, dude, I feel like I had a mental illness more than an addiction. Like,
Yeah.
I had an addiction too, but like I did that shit to treat my mental illness.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, when we keep going, like talk about
Yeah, I'm just curious to see how. So I just want to kind of wrap it on like. So you finally, what was the thing that really clicked? Did you feel a thing click, or is it still just like a daily struggle?
I felt
to
it
stay out
clicked
of the
like
mix?
before that, but I wasn't in the right place to, I was
Right.
always in the wrong places.
You really
Like
do
I
need
needed
support.
this community.
Yeah.
I needed to be in this sober setting
Yeah.
in the beginning to like have a foundation.
To be able to
really-
like process those situations that would have otherwise spun you out and
Yeah,
return you to do
exactly,
drugs.
bro.
You're able to
Exactly.
like feel those feelings, be pissed off,
learn how
think
to get
about
through 'em.
dipping out and having dudes recognize and be like, bro, I see that crazy look in your eyes.
Yep.
Chill. And then the feeling passes and you're like, oh, that must be nice to be like, holy shit, I just didn't give into an urge.
Yep.
And then I pass. It makes you feel kind of
It
powerful.
goes away so quick too.
Yeah, it's kind
You
of
know?
cool.
It's like it's amazing, dude. And
Yeah.
just like, I was just like, I just had this fucking like, I was saying, like, and every time I was in jail going to those rehabs, when I was in jail, I was pushing recovery shit to everybody. Like
Right.
I wanted it, dude. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. But I would go back. I would get out in early sobriety into these places I should not have been in.
Sure.
Drugs right in front of me.
Yeah.
It wasn't a safe place to be at.
That's good, man.
I did that a couple times, and then I just got in this place, man, and just started fucking, setting goals for myself. Like I said, I'm gonna work at a rehab. Like that's one of my goals.
That's been the greatest delight to hear. Because I said to you for years, I'm like, dude, you'd be phenomenal. You'd be a phenomenal recovery person, like a counselor.
Oh yeah, dude, so
You would
much
be
fun.
the best.
Yeah.
All the big people person. You're in a better setting. Construction is kind of like a greasy setting with like there's dudes getting hot. Everyone's kind of fucking. A lot of people are getting fucked up.
Yeah,
Depending on
absolutely.
where you're at.
Yeah, yeah,
It can be tough.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
can.
stressful.
No, it
People
is.
are fucking assholes. If you're in the recovery setting, it's like that's I really think your true skills.
Yeah.
People person, being able to see these younger dudes and be like, I know exactly what you're doing, bro.
Oh yeah, I can guide them so good.
Yeah.
So I got into construction. My boss Augie Lester, man, he's
That's
the
cool. You're
man.
in that setting.
He's
Yeah,
a plumber, and he's sober too.
he's part of that whole
and
thing.
he was kind of in like he had like I think like a year, about to hit a year and a half when I got with him, and he was starting a business. He was building a business up, and I was just like not his first employee, but his first employee that stayed with him to the point that he started building on his business.
That's
like
cool.
now he's got like 6 guys working for him.
That's awesome.
You know, but they're all sober.
Yeah.
You know, so we all.
But at least you're still within that network of
in that
dudes. You're not
network.
with a guy who's like smoking a blunt right before work and other guys popping. You know, that's
Yeah.
when I've been doing construction. It's like dudes are ripping shots before work. This guy's smoking a blunt. This guy's on fucking. You know what I mean? You know
Yeah,
how it is.
absolutely.
So
Anyway, it was great for like early recovery to get in to
be
be
with-
around that shit. Yeah,
with dudes who are more so like, yeah,
that's sober and just like talking to them and being in that community and yeah, man, it's just like I just kept moving up, man. Kept setting goals. Like now, I'm the co-house manager of my house. You know, I should have been the full one, but it's this way. It's a different story.
that's some bullshit.
But yeah, it's bullshit. But it's all good though. It's all good. You know, I did it to myself. I shot myself in the foot with that one.
Whatever.
You know? I don't want to get it.
Yeah, I
It's
got
just
you. I got
crazy,
you.
man.
Just
you know?
drama. I get you, bro.
It's
You're
all
a magnet
good.
for drama, bro.
Yeah. I definitely did some dumb shit I should not have done, man.
This was recently.
This was recently.
It is
But
what
it's
it
all
is.
good. Shit
But here,
happens.
this is the thing, though.
I'm still working on myself, man. I still do stuff I shouldn't be doing.
exactly.
You know?
Everybody does, dude.
You know, I say stuff I should have say. I got anger problems I'm still working on.
For sure.
You know, and I just shout out shit. But yeah, I mean, I'm still got a lot to work
Well,
do
this
on
is
myself.
the thing I'd like to say to you is I get that feeling too of like, oh man, this is where I'm at in my life. I wasted years getting high, blah blah blah. And yeah, for sure, I could see you spinning out like that. But then I feel like the more sober time you have, those wasted years become like the ultimate vehicle for helping other people. No one else can help unless you have those experiences.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it feels like a negative place to be in. But then I feel like with years, it's like, it really is in a weird, perverse way, a gift you can give other people when they're like, you don't understand. It's like, bro, I've been there, done it.
yeah.
Literally, as you described,
Absolutely, yeah.
5,000 times. So that really, as like, I would just say if you're getting beat up on it, it's like, dude, I wouldn't beat yourself up for that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah. I
here
don't
for a
beat myself.
reason.
I got
You've
over
been
that
dead. Literally, you clinically died, what, 4 times?
4 times.
It's like, you got to at some point recognize, like, okay, I'm here for a reason.
Yeah.
And now you can really do all of this great stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sure there's got to be people who are, you know, just not good at that job who get into it. Whereas you have people who have experience and the people skills too.
Yeah,
be able
people
to
skills
actually
is a
help
big
people.
one.
So I love you, man. I'm really happy
Oh,
for
thank
you,
you,
bro.
bro. Yeah.
Couldn't be more pumped that you're doing well.
Oh, thank you, dude.
So, yeah, brother.
That's what's up.
If you have any closing words, I just gave phenomenal closing words.
Yeah,
If
you
don't-
did, man. Yeah, man. I love you, man. You my fucking dude, man. I'm so happy I can get up here and see you, man.
Yeah, dude.
You know, yeah, bro. Fucking, this is awesome.
Hell yeah, bro. And I think you telling that story will help people. There's people, you know how many people are out there fucked up. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, if you could do it. you did it the biggest, bro.
Yeah, man.
for real. You did drugs for a very long time.
Yeah, I did, man. Yeah,
and you
it's
got in a
fucking
lot
crazy.
of trouble. And the fact that you made it through that is amazing to me.
Yeah, it
For real.
is. It's awesome. Feels good, man.
It might feel negative, but like, bro, you went through like for a lot of people would have given up.
Oh, yeah, I'm
The
sure.
fact you were able to spin the ship around, I for real, I admire it. I'm like, that's fucking nuts.
That's what's up, man. Thank you.
couldn't have done it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I couldn't have done. I would never gotten off the meth, bro.
Yeah, you
I
would have,
love
man.
that shit.
You would have saw you.
I would have been in Sons of
You've been
Anarchy.
like, what the fuck?
I couldn't have. I would have fucking freaked, bro. You're the man. Thanks for doing this too.
Yo, dude, it was awesome, man.
Not easy, but dude, that's a sick tale. So so that was it. You went, you did the final thing. You went to rehab, and ever since working.
I didn't really go to rehab. I came from jail to Bridgeway.
Bridgeway. What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, sober living.
Sober
center.
living, man.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
just like moved up in that, and now I'm like in the transition part. I'm gonna shout out my house, my young boy. You know,
And you'll be a counselor now and everything.
I'm like, well, I'm so
A tech.
I'm like a tech,
yeah.
but like, and it's so much fun, dude. I fuck with these kids so much.
Dude,
be like new-
I would
yo,
pay money to watch.
It's so funny. Like a new young kid, I'll grab him and be like, "Yo, dude, what are you doing?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Security's here for you." I was like, "What'd you do, man?" He'll be like, "What? What are you talking about? Like, you hanging out with girls? You bring drugs in?" Like, no, I didn't do anything. I'm like, "Oh, well, sorry, you gotta come with me, bro." And they're fucking so fucking scared. And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm fucking with you, dude." And they're like, "Oh my god!" And then I'll try to get the veterans that've been there for a while. I'll try to get them. They're like, "Yeah, go ahead." They're like, "Fuck you, take me to the cops right now." You know, because they know I'm fucking with them.
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Oh,
They
that's
come in
fun.
every day. They're all giving me the finger and shit. You know, it's so
bro,
much fun, dude.
You don't
Like,
even
I love
realize
going there.
you're probably an absolute light in these
Oh,
people's
yeah,
lives, dude.
yeah, they
That's
love
what
it,
I'm
dude.
saying. Like, you can
Yeah.
get down on yourself, or you can just fully get into your situation, which I think you're doing now.
Oh, hell yeah, yeah.
It's awesome. So don't get down on yourself.
No, yeah,
You're the
no,
man. You're a
not at all,
gifted
bro.
man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah,
Gifted lover, from what I hear.
yeah, I am.
Obviously, we know. Bro, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, bro. This shit was
Thanks, man.
sick, dude.
Sean, final words. Your house is nice as hell. You're getting too much goddamn money.
Thanks for.
All right.
Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Patreon
Yo,
family.
thank you, bro. That was awesome.